Good evening, everyone. It is nice to see you all again in this regional training. Um, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, and I hope that everyone is doing fine and doing great as always, and stay healthy, of course. And tonight, our product specialist, Winda will share with us on how to use Neigene skincare products and also Neigene mask for our face. And without much further ado, let's learn together in this tonight training with Miss Winda Kayanti. Over to you, Winda.
All right, I have just unmute myself. So I will repeat. Okay, thank you. Now, tonight we're going to show you why Neigene Evolution is special, and this is good for your skin, especially for your aging skin. And I will explain the highlights ingredients, like what to see in each of its content of each of these products, and also how to use each of these products together for of course for daily use. Yeah, well, you always know that now filters in our mobile phone cameras are really great. Lots of apps that can make us beautiful, but actually we cannot use it ourselves. We still look as what we are, and our skin is the most outer part, is the like something that we wear, so it needs to stay nice, right? We can use any kinds of filters, but when we meet person in person directly, we, you know, that kind of confidence that you have if you have a really good skin is different compared to what if you do use a filter, for example. So at 20 years old, if you remember yourself, nice skin, very glowing, maybe some of you probably had acne problems at that time, but still, it's still really elastic, looking very young, and some even have a glowing skin. Could say it's a not only glowing, but a porcelain skin. As we grow older, 30 to 40 years old, the skin start to loosen a bit. You can see fine lines, wrinkles everywhere. It's because the number of collagen, elastin, and also fibroblasts, everything that makes up our skin, produce less in the body. So the regeneration of the skin is getting slower. Well, 50 years old and above, more and more of much of this collagen, elastin, fibroblasts are gone. So with the less production, the skin seems not really intact anymore. It's not really prime anymore. Wrinkles starts to appear. Even pigmentation, there are dark spots everywhere, wrinkles, lines, it's really prominent. So how do we need, like how we can maintain our skin? Do we need something that can help with slowing the aging process? There are two kinds of treatment, from the inside and from the outside. Of course, from the inside is what goes into your body, like everything you eat, everything you drink. And what's the outside is the skin care. What sort of treatment, what sort of care you are using. Sometimes you can see at the same age for a different person, both have the same age, like both are 50 years old, but one have a nice glowing and young looking skin, but the other has really old and dull skin. So its difference is in the treatment they are using or they are doing. With Neigene Evolution, we have a specific, very unique, we call it as Penta 2S activator. It helps to brings up, rejuvenate your skin, the wrinkled skin, the tired skin, the dull skin. It helps to regain its elasticity again. So the Penta 2S activator can help with the damaged skin cells. It helps to regrow your skin cells. And after several application for a few weeks, you can see the difference. And it activates, it works by activating the regeneration of damaged skin cells, and eventually helps with promoting production of collagen, the elastin, and the fibroblasts. So it's been restored. You can try this yourself. Maybe some of you already tried this and you can see the difference already within 6 weeks. What is Penta 2S activator? So this is the highlight of Nijin evolution. Penta 2S activator is a specific unique formula. It's done by the Unicity team. So this formula wants to mimic the healthy skin of a normal adult, a young adult. So it should be glowing, it should be elastic, it should be tight, no wrinkles, no fine lines, and it should be moist. So there are 5 criteria of a healthy skin. First, the skin has enough protein for cell regeneration. In this product of Neigene Evolution, it contains some different kinds of protein from soy, milk, and silk protein. And then some moisturizer, the hyaluronic acid. It helps with keeping the moisture of the skin cells, preventing it from wrinkles and fine lines. Have good amount of fat. A good skin also needs fat. So what's in the formula are unsaturated fats such as the sunflower seed oil, macadamia seed, and avocado oil. It also contains some prebiotics and probiotics, microbiome. If you don't think that we have this microbiome in our skin, it actually does. So don't be afraid that if you know that there are animals actually crawling on the surface of your skin. This bacteria sometimes can cause your face to have acne, and the microbiomes inside the body also affect the skin cell regeneration, how your skin looks like. Is it dull? Is it glowing? Is it dry? Or does it has a rash? So these microbiomes also affects a lot. And this formula also contains some vitamins and minerals such as enzyme. From the pink salt, vitamins such as A, C, and E. So this Penta 2S activator have all of these 5 criteria for balancing a normal, healthy human skin. If you see at the bottom, a healthy skin is composed of 70% moisture. So don't forget to drink lots of water, 20% protein, and 10% fat. You need some fat, of course, but the unsaturated fat, the healthy ones. And how do we use this Neigene Skincare? For ladies, use the makeup remover oil and lip and eye remover, because we always use makeups, right? We use powder, foundation, BB cream, CC cream, mascara, and blush on and everything, lipsticks. So make sure to remove all of the residues of these makeups before we apply any kinds of skincare. After the first step of cleansing with the remover, we need to use the cleanser, the step 3. Why we need to use double cleansing? Because first, there are 2 types of chemicals, the water soluble and the oil soluble. The oil soluble. The makeup remover oil and lip and eye remover are soluble oils, so they can help to remove any makeups that are oil based, and the foaming cleanser help to remove any residues, the dirt and everything that are water based. And then use the toning lotion, the correction line, don't forget both day and night, the ampoule, both day and night, of course, and emulsion for the day, rich care, the cream one for the night. And if you go out during the day, don't forget to use sunscreen. And we are going to look one by one on how we use these products. The highlights here. The oil are made of plant oils. So avocado oils that are rich in antioxidants, macadamia oil and coconut oil that are really soft and help to moisture the skin. It helps with taking off, removing any makeup residues that are oil-based. And it helps with removing the makeup, especially the waterproof ones. So make sure that you clean, extra clean, triple clean. Use some of this makeup remover, put it onto cotton pads, and then wipe any excess, any makeups, lipstick, eyeshadows and everything from your face. And make sure there are no other colors or no other makeup left on the cotton pads. So when you wipe your face and you see no more colors on the cotton pads, it means that it's already clean. Next, use a cleanser. The highlight of this cleanser is the grapeseed extract. This grapeseed extract helps with cell regeneration. It contains a high amount of antioxidants. It protects the skin cells from damage. So the function of the cleanser is to remove any excess dirt, because we are outside for a long time, or maybe even when we are at home, there are still dirt, pollutants from the environment. It clogs our pores and mixed with the sebum or oil that is produced from our face. And it can create blackheads or whiteheads. So make sure do a very deep cleansing. How to use this cleanser? Just take around peanut size of this cleanser and then add a little bit of water. Make some foam out of it, or you can use a small sponge to make foams. And once a foam created, try to add them onto your cheeks in circular motion. Clean both areas, the chin, the nose, the forehead, with a very soft circular motion until all the dirts are gone. And then rinse with fresh water. You can also use warm water. After you make sure that the face are clean, don't forget to use toner. This toner acts to help with restoring the skin after cleansing, because after cleansing, everything is taken out, all the oils and everything. The toner help with providing nourishment for your complexion and then preparing the skin. Toner has become very important because it prepares the skin so that the skin can ready to absorb any vitamins, any serum, any ampoule that we are going to use. Nijin toner contain cranberry extract, some adenosine, and also oxygen. So when you use it, you can feel fresh. Before we apply the ampoule, make sure that we use this line correction first. Line corrections, the highlight of this line correction are the Skin Break technology. It looks like a Botox. It helps with reducing the fine lines and the wrinkles, contains some growth factor. It also helps with collagen production. So use these in sensitive areas such as the eye bags and then the smile lines and maybe on the side of the eyes. Usually you can see small fine lines or small wrinkles appearing around the eye area. Even you can use it on your neck if you see some wrinkles or fine lines on necks appearing. Just take some amount of the line correction and then pat a little bit, very soft pat, just like tapping. And continue to cover all the face with the ampule. It has a formula called as Gold Tox. Gold Tox is like a Botox, but without needles. So it helps with regeneration of the skin cells and also helps with increasing the elasticity of your skin cells, making it more fresh, making it looking younger. And it has, this serum has a lot of antioxidants, some ceramides, the retinol, and hyaluron. It helps also with the moisturizing. You can use this ampule, just take small amount, like a pea size, and then rub it onto your face from forehead, and then chin, the cheek area, and nose. And then just rub smooth and softly. And then after you finish with rubbing it, and start with massaging a little bit with a small tap with your fingers like this. So it can help with the absorption of the serum. After some time, once the serum are absorbed nicely, you can also continue with using the face mask. You can use face mask every day or every other day, probably twice or 3 times a week. This face mask contain Penta 2S activator, AHA and PHA. These AHA and PHA are the ingredients that good for peeling. It helps with taking out the dead skin cells. And after you use the face mask, I will explain about face mask later. Just tap it until it's a bit dry. If you have any serum left over, you can put it onto your face and also in neck. Don't forget your neck. You want to look beautiful on both face and neck. Okay, and then cover it with the emulsion during the day and with creams during the night. Why different? Why do I need to use different creams for day and night? Of course, it's different. During the day, most of us are active. We produce sweat, and we, especially when we are outside, we need something that is lighter. So emulsion type is more suitable for the day. And at night, we need to lock in the moisture more deeply because most of us probably sleep in cold weather or maybe sleep in air-conditioned rooms. So we need something that is thicker and more solid, more rich. So we use creams for night. And the highlight ingredients of these Nijin emulsion and creams are the ceramide complex and poppy wine. Wine is also good for your face. So if you drink wine, it's not an excuse. Just drink a little bit of wine with, it contains some antioxidant that is also good for your face, for your body too, actually. So, but if it's too much, of course, the alcohol is not good for your whole body. So drink just a little bit. And the function of the moisture, basically it's a moisturizer. The function of these emulsion and creams are as to moisturize the face, and it helps with locking in any active ingredients that are working on our skin. During the day, if you are going outside, or maybe you have planned to go under the sun, use the sunscreen. If men, there are simpler ways to use the Neigene Exfoliation skincare for men. So for men, you can use cleansing foam because mostly men don't use much makeup, right? And then after foam, we need toner. Toner is really important to prepare the skin so the skin ready to absorb any ampule, any serum, any ingredients that are good for the skin. And don't forget to use the ampule. So this is the basic anti-aging solution for men. If you want to use this product and you think that using the whole range is too hassle for you, but if you want some complete routine, then you can add the emulsion as the moisturizer, use the sunscreen, and also the line correction. So this is the extra anti-aging. You can use line correction and ampule both on any areas that are you think that have so much wrinkles on it. Now I'm going to talk about the Nijin mask. So this is the new mask, and it has the Penta 2S activator. Why do you need one? The question. Well, maybe some of you here already wear face masks continuously, maybe 2 times, 3 times a week. Mask can deliver the intensive nourishing because it contains serum. It's like a spa experience at home with the aroma and helps you to relax before you sleep. And when you use the face mask regularly, the serum will absorb into your skin and you can see a transformation. So if you want to try to see the Nijin face mask, then you can try to use it within 6 weeks, like 3 times a week. So why Nijin mask is different with the regular mask that you can buy on the store? Most of the store masks use the cotton one, while Nijin is using gel. It's hydrogel. So hydrogel holds more water and it's gentler on the skin. And because the shape is gel, it can fit better onto the face shape and works more effectively. And hydrogels usually, since it holds more water, it can also provide more moisture. If you like sleeping and forget to take off the mask, then it is okay, it is safe. But with cotton mask, you cannot wear this cotton mask the whole night for sleeping. Because of what? If you forget to take off your cotton mask, then this cotton will dry out and it eventually absorbs the moisture from your skin. So it's different from hydrogel. With Nijin Exfoliation, the mask, there are 2 steps. Step 1 of 1 and step 1 of 1 is the AHA peeling pad. So the purpose of these 2 steps is for exfoliation. The AHA is exfoliation of any kinds of oil soluble in pollutant, dirts, and BHA is to exfoliate any kinds of water soluble dirts. So with exfoliation, it helps with increasing the cell regeneration. It renews every 28 days, right? And after we age like 50 or above, the skin regeneration will slow down. So if you see like people with same age of different skin types, then you see one of them actually have better skin, it actually have more moisture in it. So you can use this mask to retain any moisture. To the Penta 2S activator also help with the regeneration, especially the collagen production that helps to support the skin cells. And step 2, after you use the AHA and PHA exfoliator, wear the hydrogel mask for around 20 to 30 minutes. It contains 2 types of growth factor. The first one helps to stimulate the cell growth. So with the growth factor, you can create new cells. Growth factor naturally occurring in our body, but as we age, the amount of growth factor decreasing. So we need to add extra, whether internally or externally. Externally by using serum, ampule, a good skincare. So it's a good investment. How to use this mask? If you can see at the back of the mask, there are some indicators. These indicators shows you a good temperature to wear the mask. So before you wear this mask, keep this mask in a fridge, and when you already see some lines that say it's good to wear, then you can start using it. First, you need to clean your face first. Remove any makeup with any makeup remover, with the Nijin remover oil, lip and eye remover, and then with the foam cleanser. After that, also can use the toner. After finish cleaning, use the peeling pad 1 and 2. There are 2 parts of the mask, the top and bottom part. Take the top and bottom part and put them onto your face and take out the protective layer. Wait for 20 to 30 minutes, or you can bring to sleep for some rest, and you can take the mask off. Any leftover serum, just pat them to dry. And that's it. After finish with wearing the mask, you can use the emulsion or cream to lock in all the good ingredients, and you can go to sleep. So you can wear this during the day or during the night, but I would prefer to wear mask during the night because we already clean, we want to sleep and we want to relax. After we finish with cleaning our face, everything is clean, then we can wear this mask and then we sleep. It helps with absorbing more of the active ingredients and helps with locking any moisture while we sleep, and helps, of course, helps better with the regeneration of the skin cells. So this 2-in-1 mask is kind of new kind of mask. Not lots of products that resemble this Nijin you see in the market. So this is quite unique and this is effective. And don't forget, if you want to have a young looking skin, a firm and prime looking skin, manage the stress level. The lifestyle is important, and be happy always. Okay. I think there are some people here who already use the Neigene Skincare, and they will show you the progress of how they have managed to use this Nijin for maybe 6 weeks or more, and they already feel and see the result by themselves. I think Claudia will explain further about this. Yes, Claudia?
Yes. All right, thank you so much, Winda. Right, she did a great job sharing with us the extensive use of Nijin, all the steps, even for men, yeah. So we get to see how it's used, and of course, the latest mask, okay, that we do have. So just to reiterate and emphasize what Winda has shared with us, this is not your ordinary mask, okay? Number one, because we use hydrogel. It's one of the best material to use for masks, okay? Because of its capacity to hold even more water. It's not so harsh and abrasive on the skin. It's very comfortable. And secondly, we use two steps of exfoliation. All right, AHA and BHA, they're really important to allow new skin cells to surface. Okay, a skin that don't do exfoliation often will look dull, all right, and you have textured skin, and your pores will also be bigger. So it helps to also remove bacteria and all these kind of things at the same time. So it's just as important. And the last step, the essence, we have what Winda said, growth factor. Okay, growth factor is a very rare component to be found in skincare. Okay, because we have to extract it using a special technology. Okay, our body also have growth factor, okay, for all cells that is always reproducing, for example, to stimulate red blood cell production, okay, we need growth factor, and our skin cells is the same. So this is most of the time only can be found in clinics, okay? So we have brought this technology, we have incorporated into Neigene face mask. Okay, so I've tried it and I think it's really good. You can see instant results. Your skin will become a lot smoother. And I highly encourage you to get this and to slip it together with your Neigene Evolution skincare range. Okay, I'm sure we're all really excited to also know how effective is it really. We want to know, okay, not just only hearing is great, you know, we all know what it is, but we want to know from real life experiences, okay, and real people sharing real results. So give me a moment as I share my screen. Yes. Okay, I'll be sharing my screen here. All right. So the first person that we would want to share, okay, about her skincare journey is Shalina. All right, she has been using this for quite a while now, ever since we have launched last year. So this would be a good session to see how it has sustained her skin from that short 1 month, okay, and up until now, close to a year. So let's see, let's hear from her as we look at this video.
Hi everyone, I'm Shalina. Okay, actually I've been using Neigene Evolution since before it was launched, and after a month of using it, I realized that, you know, my skin here, because I'm already 44 years old, so I tend to have a very dry skin. Actually, I don't quite have T-zone, but then I have a very dry skin and it looks very dull. So ever since I use Neigene Evolution, I realized that my pores has, you know, getting it looks better. Now what you see here is totally no makeup, no filter. In fact, I was just about to use my Neigene Evolution skincare. So usually, you know, I start with toner. So it was I realized my skin more hydrate. Especially, I've been looking for a very good skincare out there. I could not find the one that can suit my skin. And I especially like this, what do you call it? This line collections. Okay, especially, you know, when you're 44, you have all those wrinkles going around here and there, and it actually now minimize the lines. It's not so obvious anymore, and yeah, I love it. So I've been using this every day, morning and night, and in fact, when I go out, I did not use any more foundation. Okay, I just blusher, eyebrow pencil, and yeah, I'm always out with a very bare skin, and I'm happy with my skin, and I thought you know, it boosts my confidence. Yeah, so what you're seeing me now is just using all the skincare. Okay, basically it's simple like that, and yeah, we are done, right? So then I will apply sunblock, I will put some powder, and then after that I'm ready to go out, right? So this is my skin now. Can you see? It's so subtle now. It's no longer dry. So Nijin Evolution is the answer for my skin today. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Shalina, for that sharing and sharing with us her skincare routine. Wow, makes you really want to get your hands into it also. So just so you know, okay, this is really unfiltered, all right? And she also personally tell me that she don't put any foundation, okay, just some very minimal powder and eyebrows and the necessary color only. So this is really good skin, all right? People spend a lot of money just to get this kind of skin on facials. And she achieved this by just using it consistently for in less than a year. So let's see her progress since then and now. Okay, so this is her skin before using Neigene Skincare, all right, during July, all right? And you can see that her skin here was a lot more textured. There's a lot more pores. There's very rough. It's red, okay? And it's just really different from what you're seeing in the video just now. So by just using in a month, we can already see drastic effects, all right? How great the skin has been absorbing the products. So it's a lot more smoother, okay? Granted, there's still some edges, but I think in a month, all right, this is considered very good results. A lot more smoother. You can see her skin start to have a lot of the glowing effect, yeah? Supple and youthful skin. This is just for 1 month. And now, this is how her skin looks like, okay? It's even more smooth, okay? Granted, all skin will always have some natural texture, but I think that's negligible and just a bit of, it is just not much flaws as you can see here compared to the very first picture. So this is really good skin, talking about natural beauty. So I think that Shalena has really shown great improvement by just merely using skincare and Neigene Evolution for 7 months. Okay, so next we also have another exciting testimonials, and we are so glad that she's able to be here with us today. So we just want to invite Miss Sok Fang, okay, to share with us her amazing experience using Neigene Evolution, right? So let's have Sok Fang. Okay, right. Sorry.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Hello Claudia.
Hi.
Hello. Good evening everyone. My name is Sok Fang. I'm very excited to share my amazing product experience with the new Neigene Evolution. You know, for me, I'm always someone who like to take care of my face, myself, and my usual skincare. I will only buy all the branded skincares made in France, made in whatever. And not only that, I will get the top of the range usually. And whenever they say anti-aging, hydrate, moisture, brightening, whatever, I will take it. And since last year, entering into my 50s, I started to notice my skin has started to become more sensitive, become very dry, and very easily will develop redness around my face. And also I have noticed dark spot has been growing very fast. And even I saw that spot become dark patches develop all over my face. And overall, I don't like what I saw. My face looked very dull. And as you can see on this picture, this is on my right side. And then maybe the next one. Yeah. Then about 3 months ago, I started using Neigene Evolution. And especially thanks to the great training and information shared by Claudia during the launching of the product, and also after hearing all the amazing testimony. And even after using the product, in just 3 days, I already started to see my skin started to brighten up. And then in a week, I already saw significant improvement. And this photo that you see here is after the 3 weeks. As you can see, that the dark patches has lightened up significantly. Even from my naked eyes, I can see it. And As you can see, for before and after the 3 weeks. Yeah, the next slide. Yeah, and then on the other side also. Before and then after the 3 weeks, you can see it's much lightened up. And it's only 3 weeks that it really amazed me. It's only very short of only 3 weeks, I can see all these amazing results. And overall, my skin, I can see is brightened up and it's growing. You have the next slide. Oh, okay. In fact, none of my skincare I tried were able to provide this kind of amazing results. And best for me is that this product also does not cause any irritation to my sensitive skin. My face has become very sensitive. Now I'm in the age, I'm coming to 51 years old, and I even look more confident, and because I look younger and feel younger. And indeed, I believe I already have a much younger skin. Now I have a growing up kids. Now I look back 10 years, 11 years ago. In fact, I think I never age. For my skin, never age.
Yes, agree.
Thank you, Alice, for introducing me to Unicity. And thank you, Unicity, for having this amazing product. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, get a round of applause to Miss Sok Fang for the great sharing. And do you realize how great you look or not today? And when you say you are glowing, really, in fact, it's glowing. Your skin looks bright. And you are one of those rare people who age backwards one, okay? 40 and 51, okay? It should be another way around, but you managed to, redeem your youth and reclaim your youth today. Okay, so there's really some powerful results, and the pigmentation is very obvious that we can see drastic improvement. So thank you so much for your sharing, Ms. Sok Fang. All right.
Thank you, Claudia.
Okay, so we still have another testimonial, all right? And we have not ended yet, okay? So let's hear from Joan, all right, who have also been using our products for a while now, last year until now. Okay, so let's give a round of applause to Joan as she'll be sharing with us today. Joan, can you unmute yourself? Oh, okay, can please make Joan a co-host so she can unmute herself, please? Give us a moment. Can somebody? All right, give me a moment, yeah. Okay, great.
Thank you, Claudia.
All right. Yes, I can hear.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to share my testimony and experience with Neigene Skincare. For me, when it comes to personal skincare and beauty, for me, the less, the better. I've always believed natural beauty is better. So from young, I already started to have little dark spot, which we call it freckles. And I remember at teenage, I was being told at a salon that I have dirty skin because of the dark spot. And that had great impact on my self-esteem and my self-confidence. Can you imagine how you like to be told that you have dirty skin? I can't take that dark spot out. So, I learned how to take care of my skin from young, just using soap to a cleanser, which I got from pharmacies. And as I advanced in age, I thought it is time for me to invest in a better skincare. So my experience was I really bought a very expensive Japanese brand skincare. And that one experience is enough to really give me a shock of my life that I will never ever use skincare, because it ends up me developing allergies, itchiness, redness, burning sensation. It was so frightening that I told myself, I'm not going to use any skincare. But deep in my heart, I always wish that we have natural skincare. And yes, and I believe God answered my prayer, and He sent me Unicity. And I got the privilege to use Unicity natural plant skincare, and I really fell in love at that moment. And I enjoyed that moment for many years until it was discontinued. And then since then, I was just keep hoping for a good skincare that I can feel excited again. And yes, and we got it in Neigene Skincare. I was so excited when I got to learn about all the ingredients during the Claudia session, and I was also privileged to be selected to test out the skincare. And yes, after 1 week of using the skincare, I could see the difference. Now you can see my dark spot, the aging spot, or we call it pigmentation. Now, after using it and see my result, I can feel my skin are firmer, finer, glowing. And, if you look at the line at the nose and the mouth, it was actually, the line was actually more shallow. And I actually felt my skin lifted. And I could, it's a feeling that I felt like, how come I become so youthful now? At the age of 58, I can't surrender that. When I look at my skin before Neigene, I look at the lines on the forehead, I look at my neck, I look at all those lines around my nose and my mouth. I said, oh my, I think I cannot escape aging. So when I start using Nijin, when I start seeing the result, I was so excited, and I've been using the skincare until today. Every morning, day and night, it is my date with Nijin. I just love to look at myself in the mirror because, I love outdoor. I don't use foundation. I don't want to put anything on my face, only Nijin. And the last part I put was just to protect my skin with our sun care. And that is all. Even now, I don't actually use anything except the sun care at the end. And the confidence that I have when I use this skincare is just so wonderful. And I just love myself. I just love myself. I feel so good using the skincare every day. I can only tell you that my skin is finer, firmer, lifted, glowing, radiant, and once in a while I have people asking, what do you do to your skin, Joan? Then I have to ask me, what did I do? I didn't do anything, but I can only remember that I actually use the Neigene Skincare. I just want to thank Unicity for such wonderful product that really give me the excitement all over again. Thank you, Claudia, for this time. Over to you.
Thank you, Joan. Wow, what an amazing sharing, and it was really impactful. Okay, just to review her results. If you see here, okay, if you really look closely, you can see a difference in her pigmentation. All right, it's here, especially this dark spot here is really prominent in the past and here. So after using it for just 3 weeks, okay, 3 weeks, you can already see a reduction and a fading of her spots. Even this section that's more prominent, you can also see it's not as intense, right? The spot has also brightened up a bit, it has faded. And also you can see that her jawline, okay, her areas of the skin have also become firmer, and the skin also look a lot more youthful. There's color and the pores, all right, it's a smoother skin in general. All right, talking about, certain spots that can be very hard to fade in actually a month, all right? And fast forward to now, look at how great she looks, all right? And if you don't put these two pictures, you will not even imagine that she has skin like this in the past, So now when I see her every time in the office, she looks younger, all right? And her skin is glowing, and there's much more improvement in her pigmentation, and overall she looks fabulous. All right. So this is indeed the testament of Neigene evolution. Okay, that is been tried and tested, and these are just 3 out of the many individuals that I've also personally spoken that have experienced the transformative effects. All right. So you have to try in all, especially the MPU and the line correction. Okay, these 2 are really important, and I highly encourage you to use together with the mask. All right. So thank you everybody for your time today. So for the Q&A, I will pass it back to Winda. Okay, if you all have any questions, please ask her. All right.
If you still have any questions about the use of Nijin, then you can ask me, or you can ask also Claudia, or you can send us email. For Indonesia, science.indonesia@unicity.com, or for claudia.yu@unicity.com. If there are no more questions, then we can end the session for today. We should wait for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, I saw someone raise hand just now, is it?
Okay.
Is it Grace who raised the hand? Or I saw it wrongly?
Okay. There are no fragrance or paraben used in the product of Neigene Evolution. So the smell, the perfume kind of smell that you get in the products are actually the ingredients itself. They have so many kinds of ingredients from plants and flowers. So it's really subtle. Of course, we don't use any parabens. It's really prohibited to use parabens in cosmetic products. Yeah, it is not safe for our skin. And the price, I think, for face masks, I think it's a bit different for different country. You can ask in your respective country. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I will answer this question. The facial mask available in Malaysia. Okay, because I mentioned there's these two key thing, right, which is the growth factor. So as you know, Malaysia, they are quite rigid, okay, and they have like a list of items in their system one. Okay, so if some of these ingredients are too new and it's not in their system, they most likely will not approve it. Okay, so we are having a little bit of problems there. It's because of these two things, right? So if not, we would really want to push it. So we are working hard. Hopefully, we can bring it in Malaysia.
Okay, someone asked me if the Neigene Skincare actually help with acne scars. Well, the scars that happens are, if we still have a good cell regeneration capability, then the scars actually will fade. But as we age and we grow older, those capabilities lessen. So with this, using the skincare, it can help to reduce the marking, the scars mark. And if you have a acne prone skin or oily type of skin or really sensitive skin even, Neigene Evolution formula is good for them.
Yes, agree. I've used it and I've also seen a lot of improvement in this area. Okay, just to answer the question on the price, it is Singapore dollar 36 and 12 PV for the mask.
And how many in one box, Claudia?
Five pieces.
Okay. So it's a good price actually, because lots of other cosmetic brands, they sell it in very high price, claiming that it can help with aging as well.
Yes.
This one is really unique, yeah, because it has the peeling pads as well. Before we the skin, we can peel some of the residues, some of the oil-based and water-based residues, removing from our skin surface, and then we can use the serum in gels afterwards. The new kind of mask.
It is.
So more questions. Does all ingredients are plant-based? Yes, it is. Nijin only use the plant-based ingredients mostly. And thank you. Yeah. Someone say my face looking good. I'm so flattered. Okay. It's because of the age. I'm sure that you like Miss Juan or Shelina or Miss Suk Fang, who are older than me with 40, maybe 50, or maybe someone with 60, if you do a good skincare routine since you're young, or you can start from now, no matter what age you are, you will see results. You will see the differences. Yeah. I start using the anti-aging skincare since I am 25 years old. How does Nijin stand out from other brands? Is it genomceutical? Yes, it does. So the highlight of the Nijin Evolution is the Penta 2S formula. It is a trademark from Unicity that no other company has been using it. So if you remember, Penta 2S mimics the composition of what healthy human skin should look like or should be. So it has a balanced amount of moisture, a good amount of protein, also some fat, has good amount of vitamins in it, and good microbiome. So there are probiotics and prebiotics as well in the products. Okay, so remember the Penta 2S activator. It's the highlights of the Neigene Evolution. If someone just like to get the sunbathing, is it necessary to put on sunblock? If so, partially or otherwise. Okay, with sunblocks, the function of the sunscreen is to prevent most of the radical damages to the skin cells directly. So there are two types of ultraviolet rays, the UVA and UVBs. UVBs are the ones that you get from looking at the screens, your mobile screen, laptop screens, even lights, indoor lights, also from direct sunlight, and also the UVA. So both UVA and UVB can cause cell damages. With using the sunscreen, it helps to filter out some of this UV rays effect. We cannot say like it's 100% UV rays proof, but it lessens the damages. So if you want to go out for a sunbathing, still use the sunscreen, because the purpose is to getting tan, right? Although you use the sunscreen, you still will get tan. It's not like you will still be having a white skin, white complexion. Okay, but it's to prevent the side effects of the ultraviolet rays. Any chemicals or synthetic ingredients in Nijin? I believe for some of this skincare, any kinds of skincare, it is not like 100% made from plants or very natural, like only from oil from the plant extract. There are some, we call this as a solution, but this solution helps with maintaining the products and makes it easier to apply to our face. But the amount is very small, very little, and it is the harmful ones, of course. The unharmful ones, sorry. Is the sunblock a physical sunblock? It contains zinc oxide or titanium oxide. Okay, Unicity sunblock contains zinc oxide. So it is safe for us to use, for kids also safe. Out of all the products, which product should I start off with for acne prone skin? So if you think to use the Nijin, try the basic ones, the cleanser. If you use makeup, use the Nijin remover oil, lip and eye remover, the cleanser, toner, and ampule. That's the basic one, just like the men basic skincare. But if you think like you want to use the whole range, the whole series for anti-aging, then you can start by the trial box, the trial set. Okay. For the basic one, whether you are like or not using the skincare, you still need to use cleanser, toner, and the ampule. That's the main skincare product. The most minimum skincare product you need to use every day. Okay. Does Unicity sunblock block out blue light? Yeah, blue light is type of UVB rays. So it does. If there are no paraben, what are the kind of preservative used in Nijin? So there are many types of preservatives. Even vitamins, antioxidants like tocopherol are also preservative, but they are found in nature, in plants. So we don't need to use always, we don't need to use paraben as a preservative or kind of any kinds of chemical preservative, because vitamins are also preservatives. So it's more natural. Okay, I think there are no more questions for tonight. See you again on next session. Hope you are all healthy and safe. Good evening and bye-bye.